Okay, so that is an effect that we'll go ahead and pass on to Ergo too. So that's good. It's this one. Oh, disorientated.
I'm just a merchant. And if I had a name... The secrets. The passages.
Oh, ow.
Blood.
I am sorry, World Walker.
Everything is confusing. I was a creator. I'm just...
He's just a merchant, like he said. The other one was were calling me World Walker and shit. So I mean, if I don't get to rescue him, fine. I'll take it. I don't care for a merchant, and I that's a choice I can live with. But what does he have though? Fuck. I'm sure I'll be fine.
So you freed me after all. Interesting. I am sure you want to know what is happening, World Walkers. What is this so-called tower? Come. Seek me. Find where I really belong in this place. Then, you will obtain the knowledge you are looking for. I will be waiting in the darkest corridor of a holy place.
The voices, they've stopped. Everything is silent now. This place is not my home. This place is not my home. I was simply brought.
I am eternal.
I think... I can't remember my name, but I know that I was in this place before. In this tower. Oh.
Where's this last son of a bitch then?
time. This place is...
Ah!
I must thank you for what you did for me. Once upon a time, my name was Gaudemus, but it's probably more appropriate to say that I am just the memory of him, created by Nazgul. In a part of his mind, I committed the sin of surpassing him, and I needed to be punished for that. There is little I can do as a reward, but let me at least share with you the part of Nazgul that is in me.
Vaguely, the consciousness of the being that was once Nazgul awakened. He looked at the world through the hundreds of eyes that were his terminals, independent puppets connected to his senses. The entity had witnessed the passage of time with a perspective that only immortality could grant, and was satisfied with the outcome. The only thing that he came to regret was the death of Gaudemus, who passed away before he could see how his legend was surpassed. However, in the end, that didn't really matter either. It was the fate of all those beings who were unable to reach Nazgul's heights. More than 200 years ago, he was forced to flee from the continent, chased by the Inquisition when his true nature was discovered. From that moment on, he traveled from one place to another until he made his residence in the lost civilizations of the depths of the jungle, since he found their old creative techniques interesting. There, he rebuilt his mansion and continued with his work, creating beings that transgress the line between the living and artificial. To ensure that no one could oppose him, in that period Nazgul obtained the power to overcome any threat. He surrounded himself with a legion of extremely efficient combat marionettes, and modified his body over and over, until all that was left of its original form was a part of his brain and his spinal cord. Its size grew disproportionately, gaining a height of over 90 feet, and he armed himself with all sorts of artifacts of enormous destructive power. Unfortunately, producing enough energy to move such a structure was very complex, so he was forced to power his generators with hundreds of souls. This caused his personal power to increase exponentially until he became a vast, living weapon. Now he went on with the same enthusiasm that he had when he was just a small child, with the sole aim of creating new puppets, perfect creatures that,
Nazgul wasn't always like that. He was once a great... I don't know what this place... I think that there's something hidden under the Zodiac Temple. But I think...
as soon as I find... Vaguely.
Okay, that's interesting. Sorry, I just unleashed a lot of dudes and then stuff happens. I'm just like, I don't know. Okay, so mirror him. It's not a Nazgul memory though. So is it gonna show up there at all? Oh, in fact, it did. And I hate you. Look. Okay, so 5. So we have 6 left. 6 more memories to find. I really hope that traveler was not one of the memories, because that would be super. Alright. So now we get to do battle with everything.
Gabriel, give me life.
Okay, so it's slow, but it's something. So.
I summon you. Azrael. Gabriel, give me life.
Okay. This is really tough overall to swallow all this shit. Oh my god.
Heaven's wrath. And who are you? I summon you. Azrael. Become just a memory. Become just a memory.
Okay, so sorry, we're getting straight into this. Like it's crazy. That's not what I meant to do. I promise. I promise that's not what I meant to do. Alright, come on. Come on.
This is the end.
Okay. So we just gotta... Yes! Woo! Holy shit.
Ergo!
That was close. Be careful, you idiot.
Okay. It was a neat fight. No combo
Are
attacks
you
though.
okay?
You're worried about me? Get ready. Here comes the power surge.
I'm not sure if I can do this. Ah! In the middle of a pool of blood, the man stands like a shadow, a dreadful entity of nightmares. Suddenly, the man who came from the darkness notices something. The child, completely terrified, is clinging to him with all the strength that her tiny arms allow. For other people, the man would have been much scarier than any monster. But for the child, he was her savior. "And who are you, little baby?" he asks. And then, I always awake. Everything was devoured by him, but he gave her something much more important. Hi. No funny comment this time?
No need. I think we said all that could be said to each other before.
Ergo, I'm sorry. The things that I said to you last time. You were really worried about me, weren't you? The horrible monster, Ergo Mundus, was worried about me. I really am afraid, Ergo. I feel like something inside of me is breaking. If even you, who's never afraid, were worried for me.
Ugh.
You are a real idiot, baby. You really think that I would let anything happen to you? Oh, man. It's just too much fun for me to tease you to allow that to happen.
Idiot.
Don't worry. You'll get through this. I'll make sure of it.
Thanks, Ergo. Thanks for everything.
Let's go. We need to find out just what is happening here.
Nothing else to say. No more funny clips. Okay. So in the next episode, we find out what else we have to fucking do. See you guys then.